Hey, we're going to skip ahead one chapter from chapter 35 to chapter 37 in the book of Genesis for our mini message today and continue along. If you look at chapter 36, it's a recounting of the descendants of Esau. And so as I was studying and looking at that, I just really felt like we needed to skip ahead and stay within the family of the patriarchs with Abraham, Isaac, Jacob, and now as the focus turns in this chapter to Joseph. And Joseph will continue to be the focal point of the book of Genesis the rest of the way through. You will see the other brothers, you will see Jacob, but the focus becomes Joseph. Let's look at verses 1 through 4, and we'll see how far we get in this today. It says, Jacob lived in the land where his father had stayed, the land of Canaan. So he's in the land of promise, right where he's supposed to be. This is the account of Jacob's family line. Joseph, a young man of 17, was tending the flocks with his brothers, the sons of Bilhah and the sons of Zilpah. Remember, those were the two concubines. They were the maid servants of his wives, Rachel and Leah, his father's wives. And he brought their father a bad report about them. Tattletale, tattletale. Now Israel, meaning Jacob, that was, remember, God changed his name, loved Joseph more than any of his other sons because he had been born to him in his old age, and he made an ornate robe for him. That's the coat of many colors that we hear about. And when his brothers saw that their father loved him more than any of them, they hated him and could not speak a kind word to him. So this is the beginning of this remarkable life. And at no point in this life did Joseph ever really seem to take his eyes off God. Joseph is going to go through some of the most difficult things you can imagine. He's going to have horrible things done to him by his family. He is going to be wrongly accused of just heinous crimes. And he will spend years in prison. And yet he will continue to trust God. At no point in his narrative, in the story of his life that we see in Scripture, do we see him with the shortcomings overall of Abraham or of Jacob. Joseph really seems different. He seems to me, of all the patriarchs, even really thinking about Abraham, to be the most trusting in the Lord. Now, he's 17 here, and in this, he is a godly young man. And so it is very possible for someone to be young and to still be godly and seeking after the Lord. Now, he wasn't perfect. He, had his little tattletale moment on his brothers, and maybe he shouldn't have done that. But overall, Joseph is a great example to us of what a young man should be, and we're going to watch him grow up over the course of the rest of the book of Genesis to become a man that will be a cornerstone of the faith. He is a beautiful example in the Old Testament of what a follower of God should be. Now, tomorrow, we'll talk about his brothers and their reaction and Jacob's reaction to him and to them. See you then.